Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
With these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Now here's Mitchell. And she drops in the layup off glass.
What a tough player. Lots of times Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Clark outside. And here is Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. Good on the three-point shot.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
Number 1 overall pick in 2016, Breanna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for? One of the game's best players. Stewart is the type of player you build your franchise around.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. It doesn't go for her. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
It goes on Sophie Cunningham.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Leonie Bebish. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so she makes both from the line.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
Now here's Cloud. Outside Stewart. 3-pointer. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Sometimes you see players get a little bit hesitant to take that outside shot, but not Stewart. She works hard to maintain her range.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Cloud. touch off the glass.
Crazy. Just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Pass to Howard. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on her. That shot wide open.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge. Pretty much always.
And here's Ionescu. Now Stewart. Pass to Phoebish. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Now Mitchell. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here's Ionescu. Here's Phoebish. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from 11. And that one comes up a bit short. The Fever with the lead. Clark, covered by Ionescu. Back to Mitchell. Clark outside. Over Ionescu. They grab their own miss. And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
And this is the first year that we have the reset timeout. So, Tim, why don't you give us the lowdown?
Oh, thanks for asking, Blake. Well, you get to advance the ball to half court. However, unlike a regular timeout, you cannot huddle up on the sidelines.
And I'll add, you only get one. And you can only use them in the final 2 minutes of a game. So you have to use them strategically. Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. And again, unable to change momentum here.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
She's covered by Cloud. Mitchell with it. Clark outside. Let's go with a three. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Knocked away. The three is up. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first two attempts. 1 for 3. Mitchell outside. Pass to Boston. Clark outside. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. Again, a miss by the Fever. New York trailing here. Cloud outside. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebounded by the Fever.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Mitchell. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. Stewart with the ball. Ionescu outside. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Shot from the wing. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Loud outside. Back to Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Pass to Boston. Looking to end the drought, and Clark lays it up and in.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Here's New York now. Outside Stewart. Here's Jones. She's guarded by Boston. Now Ionescu. Moves over Clark. Pass to Ionescu. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Phoebish. Off target from three-point range. Mitchell outside. Now here's Howard. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. Fires it. And Clark gets the 3.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And the call will be against Kelsey Mitchell. That is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sabali. Ionescu outside. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
Ionescu can't get it to go. And here's Indiana. 3-point lead. To the inside. Intercepted. In transition, here come the Liberty. And Stewart gets it to go.
It's hard enough stopping Stewart. Don't let her get a head start.
Now here's Bonner. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The 3 cans it from downtown.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. Bonner with it. The rebound by Burke. New York in the lead. Ionescu outside. Here's Phoebish. Back to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Yep, count it.
Countless hours in the gym have enabled Breanna Stewart to hit mid-range shots like that. What a hard worker.
Pass to Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. To stop the run. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's New York now. A 4-point game. Now Burke. Now Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. Ionescu can't get it to go. Indiana with the ball. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Howard.
Boston up top.
Pass to Bonner. And that one good.
Look at that move. Is she special or what? I love watching her operate inside.
From deep. Can't hit that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Liberty out in front. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
And here's Johannes. Pass to Jones. Bonner with the rebound. Indiana trailing. Clark outside. Dantas outside. Pass to Bonner. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Now Burke. And here's Davis. To the left wing. Here's Johannes. Kept alive. Sabali. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game. Here's Clark. She's got 10. Bonner outside. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. That three off the mark. Now here's Davis. Cole defending. That one, no good. Bonner outside. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Clark outside. Turner in the post. Sabali's there. To the middle. Here's Bonner. Rebound New York. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Burke. Cole defending. Pass to Davis. The three ball. It's not going to go for her. Here's the Fever with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Cole with the ball. Bonner outside. Now here's Clark. Guarded by Jones. From past the arc. Rebounded by Davis. And the Liberty with possession here. To the wing on the left. Burke. Here's Jones. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Excellent physical play wins Jones the bucket. And she even manages to pocket a foul along the way.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, this is going to surprise you maybe, but this is an easy one for me. It's A'ja Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the two-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. A'ja Wilson could get even better.
Now here's Cloud. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
And the Liberty making the change here. Burke. Now Cloud. 4 on the shot clock. Inside. No good that time.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Bonner with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Bonner left side.
Boston sets a screen.
The tray. And it's Bonner missing. New York leading. Ionescu outside. Launches a 3. And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Clark, she's covered by Cloud. Pass to Bonner. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's New York with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Now here's Clark. Back to Bonner. And it's all evened up.
Great focus from Bonner there. Got to do more than this to slow her down if you're the defense.
Cloud outside. Pass to Burke. Trying to get back on track. And the shot goes in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Shows off the playmaking ability. Bonner sees things on the court that other players simply don't.
Now here's Ionescu. 11 points in the game.
Sabali.
Jones right side. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Clark with it. She's got 12. Bonner outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Sabali. Cloud outside. Pass to Sabali. Burke. She's covered by Clark. Here's Burke. Outside for Cloud. And here's Burke. She's covered by Clark. Shot by Burke. No good. Indiana trailing. Here's Bonner.
Cunningham.
Back to Bonner. Picked by Dantas. That one's good. DeWanna Bonner for 3.
Check out Bonner's explosive scoring ability. If defenses don't adjust, she's good at taking advantage.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Down low. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now here's Bonner. Pass to Dantas. Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
Takes the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Jones outside. Picked by Jones. To the middle. The Fever pull it in. And here's Bonner. 12 points for her. Clock at 6. Caitlin Clark with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
She is just bombing it today. How many more 3s are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Here's Burke. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Now here's Clark. Bonner, covered by Ionescu. Misses the 3. The Liberty Trail. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Loud outside. Pass to Jones.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
And the Liberty with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Ionescu, right side. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Dantas. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Proving what a selfless player she is, Ionescu is all about getting the rock to wide open teammates.
Now Clark. She's got 21. Bonner outside. Back to Clark. Shot clock at 5. The 3-pointer off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Ionescu. 11 points in the game. Beyond the arc.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Sabali. Here's Burke to the inside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her 3-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in 3-pointers made.
And the first one falls for her.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
good on the second, so she makes both. And if they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Bonner with it. 12 points for her. Mitchell outside. New York with the rebound.
Here's Phoebish. Now here's Ionescu.
This one for 3, and she's good on the 3 ball. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Fever on top, leading by a point. Halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. So sorry. Let's hear it for the participants.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin-Clark.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Here's Phoebish.
Outside, Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. Howard. Back to Mitchell. Clark right side. For 3. Sinks the triple.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset, but she's also always willing to make the next pass.
And here's Ionescu.
From outside the arc. That shot off. And it's the Fever ball. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Howard. The three-pointer, no good.
Here's Phoebish. She's covered by Cunningham.
Stewart with the bucket.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Now Clark. She's got 24. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Takes the 3. New York with the rebound. Ionescu outside. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. To the paint.
Here's Phoebish.
Good, and
Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
And this game is tied up now.
Because of Ionescu's advanced playmaking ability, she's the kind of player that excels in the pick and roll.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Clark. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Cunningham is such an impressive distributor, and passes like these are why her teammates love playing with her.
Ionescu outside. Launches it. Goes back up. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Mitchell with it. Here's Natasha Howard for three.
Rebounded by Phoebish. Pass to Ionescu.
And here's Stewart.
Here's Phoebish.
He has 5. Fades away. And she can't bank that one in. Here's the Fever with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
And the Liberty call time here.
It's been quite the game for Clark.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Ionescu. Jump shot is good that time.
With such a versatile offensive skill set, Ionescu can get buckets from just about anywhere on the floor.
Clark outside. Puts up a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Here's Phoebish.
5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Stewart with the ball. Howard's there. Good.
Smart idea. Put the ball in Ionescu's hands. Let her create and make the shot to beat the buzzer.
Kelsey Mitchell into the lane.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Clark.
Covered by Ionescu. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From the arc. That shot missing.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Here's Jones.
Leah Boston grabs the miss.
Mitchell outside. Up top, Clark.
Boston outside.
Mitchell outside. Cloud pulls it in. New York trailing here. Here's Stewart. It's in. Basket number 6 for her thus far. She has missed only 2 shots from the floor.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for her. Now here's Clark with her first shot attempt, and the jumper is good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Cloud. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Stewart. And it's good. The game is all even.
You just have to love watching Stewart shoot. Uses the pass to get in rhythm, knock down the shot.
Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Caitlin-Clark with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 20. The 3. And that's good. Natasha Cloud for 3.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
And here's Clark. 33 points for her. Mitchell up top. Back to Clark. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu.
At the line for the away team, Caitlin-Clark. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And she knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's New York with another.
That's not fair. I mean, Ionescu has so much skill off the bounce and the ability to put the ball in the bucket.
Pass to Boston.
Liberty foul. Kennedy Burke. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Cunningham. Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Cunningham.
Height and reach gives Stewart all the edge she needs on defense. Able to just totally cut off the shooter.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Team Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Here's Stewart. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Indiana trailing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. To halt the run. And Jones pulls it down. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Fibish. Inside. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Substitution in the court.
Mitchell. She's got 6. Pass to Bonner. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off of it, but when in rhythm, she is better as a shooter.
Now Stewart shoots the 3. It drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. So it's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game. Lexi Hole on the wing.
Pass to Cunningham.
Bonner outside for 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And it's New York's ball. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. Davis misses. Bonner left side.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's good for 2.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
Pass to Davis. Stewart with the ball.
She's covered by Cunningham.
And it's Stewart missing. Now here's Bonner. D right on her. In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
Once Bonner gets inside, it's already too late. She takes advantage of opportunities around the basket.
Davis, Hole defending. Here's Burke. Picked by Jones. Lets the floater go. A shot by Burke, no good.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Davis. Now here is Stewart. Stewart, it's good on the putback.
Second chance buckets, they're always the result of hard work.
And we have just finished the 3rd quarter, and a tight game we've got. It's the Liberty up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we're set to start up the action in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Clark with it. Pass to Hole. Here's Bonner. To tie it up. Hits it from 3-point range. It's all knotted up.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Loud outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Burke. Shoots over Bonner. Good. Nothing but net. Now here's Clark. And here's Wallace. And here's Clark to take the lead. It's rebounded by Sabrini Ionescu.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I think he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Clark outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that shot is good on the assist from Caitlin
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Harrison sets a screen.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. That shot off the mark.
Now here's Wallace. Covered by Ionescu.
Bonner outside. And the Fever hit again from deep. The Liberty Trail. Pass to Burke. Now here's Ionescu. Cole with the rebound.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
The Fever pull it in. Clark outside. Dantas the screen. From deep.
Clark can't get it to go.
Here's New York now. Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Here's Burke. Pass to Ionescu. Uncovered. And again, it's the Liberty missing. The Fever with the lead. Now Wallace. Here's Clark. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's good from long range.
Well, it looks like that last three definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now here's Wallace.
Pass to Clark.
Wallace.
Lets it go from deep.
It's rebounded by Sabali.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Ionescu has it, guarded by Wallace.
And they take the lead.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Pass to Wallace.
Dantas the screen. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A skilled wing. Dantas is hard to track in the pick and roll. She can do anything out of it.
Ionescu outside. Offline with the three. Indiana with the ball. They lead by one. Foul called that time on the way up. And that will give her two chances at the free throw.
Well, you got to give Wallace credit. She's not afraid to take contact on the way up.
Christine Wallace. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Good.
You look at Wallace and you see a quick twitch guard. She's so good at getting defenders off balance and out of position.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's Gardner. To the middle. Jones. She gets it in there.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Clark. There's the three.
Rebounded by Phoebish. Now here's Gardner.
Defense is right there. Stewart with the screen. Here's Burke. And she banks in the layup. The Fever trailing. Now here's Clark. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Jones outside. Pass to Burke. Picked by Jones. With the floater. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
At the line for New York, Kennedy Burke. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on both. Here's the Fever with the ball. And here is Mitchell. Clark outside. The three is up. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Burke. Pass to Ionescu. The three drains the three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Mitchell outside. Now Clark, covered by Ionescu. Boston sets a screen. Caitlin Clark outside. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Stewart. Pass to Burke. Stewart with the screen. Now Burke. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Now Mitchell. Outside Howard.
Boston up top.
Back to Howard. Breonna Stewart with the steal. Here's Burke.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Pass to Clark. Now Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three. With the teardrop.
Phoebish with the bucket.
Kennedy Burke with the gun.
Here's Clark.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. Launches a three. Good on the triple.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Jones.
Here's Phoebish.
Stewart, guarded by Howard. Clock at 6.
Here's Phoebish.
And here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. They get it back. Here's Stewart. And another shot. That shot, no good.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Rebound, New York. Stewart with the ball. Burke. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
That was a heads-up play by Stewart. Look, the bottom line, she's a playmaker.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Clutch basket right there. Stewart wants the ball in her hands in big moments.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clark, covered by Ionescu.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Here's Clark. And Jones pulls it down. New York in the lead. Pass to Ionescu. From deep. Ooh, no luck on that one. Now here's Clark, covered by Ionescu. And here's Clark. There's the triple. Gets it to go from downtown.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Timeout called the Liberty. And the Liberty making a change here. Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Ionescu outside.
Yes! Talk about coming up clutch. How about Ionescu sinking the huge shot?
Timeout called the Fever. Side. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu. Gets the first, and that brings them within two here. Both good at the line.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performance.
Now here's Cloud. Down low. Ionescu, left side. Bebish. Pass to Cloud. 6 to shoot. Nails it!
Amazing. That's just serious composure from Cloud. Doesn't let the stakes rattle her at all.
Timeout called the Fever.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the three if they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the three and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick two might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
New York calls timeout. Here's Ionescu. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called the Fever. What's your take, guys?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
Clark, left side. Fires from deep. It's off. And so it's New York winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but it's a win nonetheless.
And I think the fans gave them an emotional boost. They really need it down the stretch. This crowd is with them all the way.
And that's a wrap, everyone.